welcome to my channel. So still on the power of three bundle. So when it comes to product effectiveness, you want to use at least three products to get the quality and the effect that you would like. So today is all about my face. So I have done my skincare off camera because I didn't want to waste too much time. I've used my cleanser, I've used my toner, I've used my serum, and I've used my day cream moisturizer with SPF of 50. So when I go out, I'm protected against the ultraviolet rays. All right, so every good makeup needs a good base, which is skincare. So before you put any makeup on your face, you need to prep your face by doing your skincare. For today, for that smooth, flawless finish, I've got my three products. Oops. So I've got my primer, I've got my foundation, and I've got my setting powder. These three are important if you want, as I said, that flawless look. So primers are at the base for foundation. All right, so after skincare, the next thing you apply is your primer. This is the Magic Smoothing Primer from Avon. We have hydrating primers as well, so depending on your skin type and what your skin needs. All right, so just pop a bit on the brush. You can use your hands. I just feel like using the brush today. Just make sure it goes all over your face wherever you're going to apply a foundation. Okay, so apart from the fact that it smoothens out your makeup, it also covers all those little blemishes on your face. It smoothens out the fine lines if you've got any on your face. Okay, and it makes the foundation also stay on for long. So anytime you're applying makeup products and skincare products, make sure you don't forget your neck area, because you apply makeup around that area as well. So you take a generous amount and then you just smoothen it on your face. So the good thing about the primer is that you don't even always have to go with the foundation after. You can, on days that you don't feel like putting on foundation, you can just leave it like that on your face, because it sort of smoothens out your face, gives it a very nice finish, even for your natural skin. All right, so don't worry about this. I'm just holding up my wig. Yeah, so you can tell that my skin is smooth and is ready for the next item, which is my foundation. So now that I've beautifully primed my face, I'm going on to the next item, which is my foundation. This is the Lisa Armstrong foundation, exclusive to Avon. Is actually discontinued, which is a shame. And I've got the Avon True as well. I've got a bit in here, so I'm going to mix. You can mix, foundations, it doesn't matter. You can mix fun. I love the Avon True because it really gives me a nice finish. So I'm going to just mix a bit with the Lisa Armstrong foundation. All right, okay, just to give it a nice blend. All right, so with a healthy skin, with a good skin, you don't need too much makeup. All right, so just a bit, just to enhance your face or your natural skin. And it's all about blending. Make sure that you blend your foundation in for that. And it doesn't matter if it goes on your lips, it's fine. Actually, foundation on the lips is a good base for your lipstick, so it's fine. Okay, so don't forget around your neck. So just going to blend it in. Make sure you distribute it evenly, leaving no place without foundation. All right, so you can see that it's so smooth. It's popped on my skin so beautifully. There are no patches, And that's what the primer helps to do as well. There are no patches when you're putting on your makeup or your foundation. Yeah, I think I even took too much. So what I love about Good Skin is that you save on your makeup product as well, because you don't need much. A little bit goes a long way. So don't worry, I'm just going to rub it in nicely. This brush is great as well, very smooth, so you can see how it's just gliding on beautifully. No stress at all. Very, very easy. All right, I'm not done. After, I'll just moisten my sponge a bit with my setting spray. People use water. I love to use the setting spray because then it sets the foundation as well, just to blend it in further. So makeup is all about blending. If you don't have time to blend your makeup, then you won't have that flawless finish that you desire. Blending it in is very, very important. So after I used my brush, I'm using, because the sponge does a more good job when it comes to blending. So blend, 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 blend. See, it's almost as good as my skin. All right, so even though I've applied foundation, you realize that it's still not out of place. It's still my skin. It's still, you still know that it's my skin, if you get what I mean. It's just enhanced my natural skin. It's not changed my skin color. It's not giving me like a maxi look. It's so natural. It looks and it feels so natural. You wouldn't even think that I've applied foundation. It all boils down to the prepping of the skin before you apply your skin products or your makeup products. So I will blend. So blending is quite hard because you feel your arms hurt. But if you don't blend, you don't get that outcome that you desire, that flawless finish, okay? So yeah, you can tell that it's well blended, evenly distributed nicely, all right? So we'll go on and set our foundation in place. So my third product for that flawless finish is my setting powder. This is the banana setting powder. There are different ones. I'm going with the banana setting powder today because it gives that matte, dry, beautiful finish. I'm almost out, but I've got a new one. So yeah. So what you do is you pop the sponge into the powder and then you set it. Okay, so we are setting the foundation to keep the foundation in place and also to give it that flawless beautiful finish. Sorry, the kids distracted me there. Okay, so normally you set under your eyes, under your chin, sort of, and it's a form of highlighting as well. So the places where you want to highlight. So you keep this on for a few minutes just to make sure the products, soaks in and gets into your skin before you wipe it off or you sweep it off with a brush. You don't leave it on like this. You need to sweep it off. Okay, so even though I look like a caricature, it will set beautifully and it will give me that beautiful, spotless, flawless finish. All right, so if I had just started with my foundation, it wouldn't look as smooth and as beautiful as it looked before, after I applied the primer. So it's important that you don't just concentrate on one product. So you want to use foundation, but at the same time you want to make sure that you've based your skin very well so that the foundation can come out or look as beautiful as it's supposed to be. So when you are ordering a product, or if you're a beautician and you are recommending products, make sure you recommend them in sets. So in a set of 3, which is the power of 3 bundle. So today I used my primer, to smoothen out my face before I applied my foundation, and now setting powder to set it in place. So as this is setting, I'll go on and do my brows and the other bits. So as my foundation is setting, I'll do my brows. I should have shaved the hair on my brow. Okay, so today I'm using this palette, the eye palette. Yeah, this is in dark, so it comes in 3 different colors. The brown for the beginning of the hairline, and then the black for the end, and then the highlighter just to highlight it. But I normally go for the brown because the black is a bit too thick for me. Okay, so just basically draw it according to my natural brow. Just add a bit of, you know, a bit of volume because I want my eyebrows to look bigger than, yeah, so you can tell that the brown is even, the dark brown is good enough. Okay, so brush it out. Don't worry, we will clean it up with the concealer. So when it goes off, don't worry too much. So concealers are like erasers when it comes to makeup. You can use it to clean and wipe and... Alright, so I'm going to pop a bit of the black here just to give it that thickness, you know, just to go or look like the natural brow. You know, our brows always start with thin hairs and then get thicker at the end. So that's what you want to just brush it out. So I'm going to use the concealer to just wipe and finish it off nicely to make it look as beautiful and as natural as possible. So you can see that the colors are popping beautifully. The pigmentation is very, very nice. And this stays on, even though it's powder, it doesn't smudge, it doesn't wipe off. Once you've applied it, it stays in place. It stays in place until you clean it. So once that is done, I'm going to use my concealer. So this is the cream concealer to finish off my brow. And yeah, you can tell that it's lighter than my foundation, and it's supposed to be so because you want to highlight your under eye. So you go a shade lower than your normal foundation color. All right, and you just pop the rest on there. You need the primer. As the concealer can be the base of eyeshadow as well, so just spread the excess on so you can tell that, you know, it's clean. Look at this side and look at this side. So that's the importance of a concealer. And then on top, you just do it gently. This stage you need to be very gentle and concentrate. So I've almost got like a perfect brow, isn't it? Yes, the power of the concealer. And then concealers are also for marks and areas you want to conceal. So I've got a little mark here that I want to conceal. Oops. Yeah. So I'm doing the same thing. You want to hold the brush steadily, because you don't want to mess it up. Yeah, so it's almost the same, isn't it? Brows are sisters, they are not twins. So what we are going to do is just to blend it in, you know, blend the concealer in to make it beautiful and look flawless. The same to the top. Yeah, so you can tell that my brows are popping beautifully, even though I haven't shaved the hair off. Because I use the concealer, you can see that it's popping beautifully. It's as though I've shaved it. Okay, so just brush it a bit more to get that, you know, very natural look. I think I need a bit. Yeah, I like it. I'm happy with my brows today. Sometimes it's very hard to get the brows, you know, in the right shape and in the right yeah, I like it. It's not perfect, but it's okay, if you get what I mean. So just making sure that it's almost like the other one. You don't want them, even though brows are sisters and not twins, you don't want them to be looking too different, isn't it? So concealers are also for highlighting, so I want to highlight the bridge of my nose. And don't worry, I'm going to blend all this in, so at the end of the day I'm not going to look like a caricature. Okay, so now I've had the setting powder on for a while. I can swipe it off. This is the Kabuki brush. To do that, just swipe it off, the powder off. So you can tell that it's bringing out a very nice finish. And then my brush, so the brush is smoothing it out nicely. Don't forget your neck area, okay, because you want the, let's finish the old one, you want the same tone, you know, as your face. You don't want, a lot of people make up and they forget their necks, so at the end of the day their neck area is popping, but under their, I mean their face is popping, but under their I mean their neck is looking all, you know, you want to make sure that it's all set nicely, so you can tell that it's beautifully set. It's not done. We'll do a bit more of blending. Okay, so can you tell how it has set beautifully? It's as though I haven't even used anything on my skin, but at the same time it's flawless, it's smooth, and it's giving it such a beautiful finish. So once we've got that beautiful finish, I'm just going to use this bronzer. This is also from Lisa Armstrong, exclusive to Avon. Just the bronzer to contour, all right? So contouring is just, you know, bringing out, like shaping your face, all right? So, see, so it's just brought out that nice cheek line. Okay, not too much of it, just a bit, you know, it's just to show it, you know. And then on top of your face as well, you do like the M sign. Yeah, we have different different bronzers, you know. There's the shimmer ones, there's the matte ones, depending on your choice. Yeah, so let's add a bit on my neck. I always want my neck and my face, you know, to be on the same level. That's why when I'm doing my skincare, I don't forget my neck, because at the end of the day, whatever I do to my face, I do to my neck as well. Yeah, so we are pretty much done. See how it sets beautifully, beautifully. I'm just going to do my eye. Yeah. Today, what color is this? No, I don't want black as black today. So with our glimmer sticks, there are different colors as well. So depending on your choice, I'm going for the garnet. It's like dark brown. You know, that reddish, because it matches with, it's like that color. Yeah, it matches with it. Our glimmer stick liners are very easy to use. You don't need a sharpener. All you need to do is twist and turn. And even if you want that wink, very easy to do a wink with it, because the tip is already pointed. Sorry about the running water. It's Sunday, so we are all getting ready. And so yeah, there's someone in the bathroom. Yeah, so you just smoothen it out a bit with your brush. Spread it out nicely, beautifully, so you can see my under eye is popping beautifully. I'm going to use my bronze just to get the lovely teardrop, so sort of highlights the eye area. So makeup is all about patience, okay? You need to be very patient and artistic, you know. Makeup is an art, so you need to be very artistic. We'll do the eyeshadow. I'm going for, it's another beautiful palette. What color should I go for? I think I'll go for like the reddish, just to match with my outfit. Not too much. And I have based it with a concealer, so you can see that it's blending in so beautifully. That's the importance of basing your eyes. You can base it with a primer as well, you know, just to get the, look at that pigmentation. Very beautiful color. Very beautiful color. Very beautiful. Lovely color. Matches with my outfit, doesn't it? Okay, then we can sort of, yeah, I normally use two colors on my eyes as my eyeshadow, you know, just to get the contrast. So I use that color. I use this one and this one to complement with each other. And you want to blend it in, okay, so that it just gets into each other. You don't want it to sort of look too different. So you can see that it's blended in so beautifully. Yeah, I'm happy with my eye shadow. And then I'm just going to finish it off with my mascara. So just getting the little bit of hairs, lashes that I have. You do this process also very gently. You don't want to rush it, otherwise the foundation will go, the mascara will go all over your eye, and then you mess it. You want a clean finish, isn't it? So you can tell that it's brought out the little hairs that I have. Oops. Yeah. See? Enhance it. So just imagine if you have a lot of eyelashes, it will just pop. It will volumize it and it will pop so nicely. Yeah, so pretty much almost done. So you blend till you are done. You blend your makeup till you are finished. You are not finished until you are done. I'm going to do my lips. So as I said in my previous video about the lip bundle, the power of 3, you need to outline your lips. Yeah, so today I think I'm going with a bit of contrast. Not too much contrast, but I'm not using exactly the same lip liner as the lipstick. So mind you, there's foundation on my lips, which is also a good base for lipstick. Yeah. Outlining your lips before you do your lipstick is very, very necessary. Blend it in nicely. Yeah, so I've got my natural lip shape, isn't it? And because I'm obsessed with our latest lipstick, which is the Hydra Matte with Hyaluronic Core, which is matte but very hydrating, I think my other lipsticks will be jealous because for the past 3 or 4 days, that's all I've been using. Yeah, so don't forget the corners. So a very matte finish. But it's very hydrating. It feels lovely on the lips. So my makeup is popping beautifully. I'll just finish it off finally with a highlighter or bronzer. So this is the blusher palette. Let me use my fan brush. So that the brushes are also very, very important. You want to use the right brush for the right. Yeah. See? So my colors are coordinating beautifully and lovely, isn't it? Yeah, so I'm done. Just finish it off with brushing it out lovely. Brushing it into it nicely, so that it's not just stuck in one place. Look at that blush, beautiful. Yeah, and then just highlight my nose, just a bit of shimmer. I'm using this side. Yeah, so can you see the shimmer? Immediate shimmer is giving my nose and the bridge of my nose. You can finish it off with a bit of shimmer as well if you want. Yeah, so I'll go off camera and do my hair and I'll show you the final look. That's the queen coming through. Give way. How beautiful is this look? With a bit of patience, with the right products, your makeup would definitely be on point. Finishing off with the latest Love You perfume from Avon. So one of the advantages of being an Avon rep, you get to try products before they come in brochure. Smells lovely. I'm sure I'm going to come home with a lot of orders for this today once people smell it on me. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, please do, and click on the notification button for future videos. Thanks for watching. Positive vibes only. See you later. If you would want a free makeup or skincare consultation, or you'd like to order any of the products I've used today, do get in touch by commenting and I'll definitely get back to you. See you in my next video. Thanks for watching once again.